From RTV6, this is Hoosier Hoop Hysteria.
All kinds of hoop tonight. Remember the new flopping rule in the NBA apparently does not apply to LeBron James. Frank Vogel, the man behind all the flap and the flop. How did the rest of the game go? Patience and Heat, full coverage for you coming up here on Hoosier Hoop Hysteria. Good evening. Welcome to Week 9. I'm Dave First. The whole gang working the show tonight. It will begin in Class 4A. The revolving door of number ones continuing this week. Tech is now out. Carmel returns to the top spot, and tonight at improving Lawrence North. To LN we go. Greg Oden in the house. LN's 06 Mr. Basketball might be getting back into the NBA. Picking up though in the third, Carmel up 6. James Crowley with the lane and hits. Greyhounds up by as many as 10. Jack Kiefer there trying to get the guys dialed in. John McLeod does that. LN got within 6. But Carmel would get it done tonight. Crowley drives the lane. Shot deflected, but Zach McRoberts cleans it up. Ryan Klein led the Hounds with 20. Carmel wins it 48-43. Greyhounds now 14-1 as they move on. Our HCSN game of the week, a nice matchup. Cathedral hosting Bowman Academy from Gary. Bowman ranked 8th in Class 2A just for the half. Time winding down. Mo Evans from three-quarter court. Watch this thing again. Gives it a heave. It goes off the top of the backboard and in. They counted it. Irish up 10 at the break. Cathedral looking really impressive tonight. Jalen Coleman, the sophomore, hits the 3-ball. He had a game-high 23. Nice defensive play here. Colin Barthel with the steal. Gets it up court to Josh Sullen, who does the rest. Irish up 13. Then IU recruit Colin Hartman. Ready to watch IU's game against Michigan tomorrow night, no doubt. He had 9 tonight. Bowman with 25 turnovers. They win 75-57. Irish now 13-5. Now, as mentioned, a lot of eyes on Bloomington this weekend. IU and Michigan Saturday night, tomorrow night. An appetizer of sorts, though, tonight with both B-Town high school teams at home. Let's start at South. Panthers hosting third-ranked Columbus North. South in white. Sweet little reverse by Noah Marks. On the mark indeed. Panthers are feeling it. Here come the Bulldogs, though. Torrey Jackson with the shooter's touch. Nice little post-up jumper. Then junior Evan Henry hits the triple from the corner. South answers. Johnny Jager here down the lane, but Columbus North wins it by 10, 70-60. They improve to 17-1. To the north side, the 10-5 Cougars hosting 5th-ranked Pike. Kids wearing ties. Apparently a businessman special. As North attacked there, you saw Seiko Jallo with the baseline. But here come the Red Devils. Tayshawn Johnson and then Jordan Pickett. Pike wins 90-75. Red Devils now 15-2. Well, tonight was a night 50 years in the making. That's how long it's been since the legendary Louis Dampier graduated from Southport High, a career that took him to Kentucky, where he started both college and the ABA. But back at Southport tonight, they retired his jersey. Brad Brown was there. Brad?
Special night, Dave. Louis Dampier's name sometimes gets lost among the legends of Indiana high school basketball, and that's too bad because he was one of the very best, an All-American at UK, and perhaps the best to ever play in the ABA. We go to Southport tonight. Louis there along with many of his teammates from the 63 sectional and county champs. His number 32, the first ever retired at SHS. Mayor Ballard proclaimed it Louis Dampier Day. Not too bad for a kid. Louis told me earlier he was 5'2" as a sophomore in high school. And I asked him his favorite memory from back in the day, and he went back to his senior year.
The final of the sectional that we played here, we were behind 1 point, and Washington had the ball about midcourt and threw it into one of their big men, and he kind of held it over his shoulder, and I ran by and knocked it out of his hand and hit about a 17-foot to beat them and win the sectional. So that's what stands out in my mind more than anything.
A lot of fun, a lot of history there tonight. As for tonight's game, Southport hosting township rival Perry. Cards down 14 early in the second back. Game storming back. Andrew Clevenger with the 3. Gets it to single digits. Damari Davis drives the lane. Bucket in the foul. Cards got within 4. But Perry getting some breaks tonight. We saw a little buzzer beater earlier. Here's another one. Bank 3 for Curtis Green at the end of the third. Falcons win at 50-39. Back to Dampier for just a second. He had a letter from former UK teammate Pat Riley. Read at tonight's ceremony. The former Lakers coach said Louis was the best shooter he'd ever seen, then or since. Hopefully Dampier earns a spot in the Hall of Fame one day, Dave.
Absolutely. That was very cool tonight down in Southport. One more for you. Parochial powers here. Ron Colley at Chittard. Chittard fans are pumped. This is Stan Jackson, junior guard. A little hesitation, then nails the baseline jumper. Trojans within 9, but Ron Colley steady on the road. A little back and forth here. David Holtkamp sets up Robbie Prather. That's a 3. Look at a nice little post-up move here by senior Michael Clemens. Ron Colley wins it 58-42. Rebels now 9-6. A lot more Hoosier Hoop Hysteria online. Scores and highlights on the IndyChannel.com. Girls state tourney pairings there as well. Sectional start Monday.